Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would play a game about a jar of mayo, baby. This is My Name is Mayo, the most interesting video game I have ever played, and I may or may not actually be kidding when I say that. In My Name is Mayo, you will experience existentialism like you never have before. You think Detroit Become Human or Near Automata gives you that existentialism goodness? No, man. When you're a jar of mayonnaise, it takes it to a whole nother level. I mean, you'll be asking these thought-provoking questions of, can a jar of mayo love? Can it cry? Can it experience emotions? And as you play through this game, which, by the way you play through this game is by clicking and tapping on your jar of mayo, you will be asking these same questions. You will feel connected to the jar of mayo as you give it delicate finger touching. And the more you continue to delicately touch your jar of mayo, the more rewards you get. And the rewards are stories. Literally, this jar of mayo will take on all sorts of clothing to represent itself and to tell you a story about its life, some of which are comedies and some of which are tragedies, which are also in a way comedies, because this jar of mayo has seen it all. This jar of mayo has worn so many different bikinis, and you can touch the jar of mayo and its underwear and not feel too creeped out, because at the same time, you're supposed to touch it, right? It's just a jar of mayo. This is a weird game, and this is all you do. Literally, you push a single button, select your stories, and the more you touch it, the more you can find out more stories about the jar of mayo. And the jar of mayo tells you these stories, and the stories are actually pretty decent. They're funny, like I said, they're entertaining enough. You will be able to touch this mayo jar as many times as you like, 10,000 times total if you wanted to get all of the achievements in the game, which you might as well, because hey, you might as well experience everything this game has to offer. And this is all you do. And it's perfect. It's a perfect game. It's simplistic in nature, and yet I felt compelled. I had to touch the jar of mayo. I had to keep touching it over and over again. It had to feel the warmth of my finger press up against its glass. In a way, this game became therapeutic and comforting to me. Without this game, I feel incomplete in my life, but now that I've experienced My Name is Mayo firsthand, I can safely tell you that this game is a perfect game for everyone. Everyone should play this game at least once in their lives. And while I would love to give this game for my final letter grade an A, it does not want the A. You need to respect the game and realize that it doesn't belong in the A category just as much as it doesn't belong in the F category. This is a game that needs to be centered. This is a game that needs to be in the umphalos of all letter grades, which is why I give My Name is Mayo the letter grade of a C, not out of any crude or ill intentions, but out of respect for what this game is. It deserves the C because it wants to be a C. This concludes this overrated review, and I can safely say that philosophers for decades, if not centuries, will discuss My Name is Mayo. This is Existentialism, the video game. It is a must play. I recommend it. No jokes here. I recommend you tap a jar of mayo and discover yourself essentially while playing this game. Thank you everyone for taking the time to watch this video, and here is a jar of mayo with a guitar. Have a good one.